Andy, how are you? How you doing?
Oh, I'm just getting ready, starting my pre-binge frenzy that is Thanksgiving. I just start thinking about stuffing and turkey, and by the time that the day actually comes around, my family has to stay in a different room while the food is put out.
Food is flying around.
Yeah.
You actually carbo load for that day, I've heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
Not many people do that.
I start out with a base of fluffer-nutter sandwiches.
You're a very sick man. You need a lot of help.
Well,
now,
thank you for telling me.
Andy, I think, as always, we haven't done this for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to sit here and chat away the evening.
Oh, tell me about it.
But I think we should, it's time that we looked at last night's show and you helped me out a little bit.
Yeah, I actually think it would be a good idea.
All right. Now, as I've mentioned to some of you people before, every night I study tapes of the previous night's show so as to better serve the network that gave me this great break. And Andy, you always critique me, you help me, you point out things. And tonight we're going to look at my interview with Rene Auberjonois, who we had on the show last night. And Andy, I thought it went pretty well. I think I've ironed out all the kinks. I think he seemed to have a good time. I was relaxed.
Right, a little too relaxed, I think. Let's take a look, if we could.
Okay. So were the Deep Space Nine fans as enthusiastic as the Star Trek fans? Now see,
They are,
I got the question right out,
Yeah.
and he seems interested. He's on. I don't know. I thought this went very well.
It was a very comfortable interview. You know, you've lost most of your ticks, but I think a new one's starting.
Oh, you think the itching thing was?
Yeah, I mean, it started out. You know, we cut away from it, but then we cut back, and it just got a little bigger. You know, I mean.
Star Trek fans.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that noticeable. I mean, I didn't think people would really. You know, his anecdote was pretty interesting. I thought most people were looking at that.
Yeah, but I mean, loosening your tie is pretty much a talk show host no-no.
Right.
As is scratching yourself like a dog.
Right. All right, that's something I should...
Accessorizing your scratching is probably not a
I was
idea either.
very glad that I had a back scratcher there. I tend to keep those under the desk in case something like this happens.
Yeah, I realize that, but
fans have been following
Rene, obviously, you know, he's like you said, he's very polite. But some of these, bringing the stage hands out, I don't know.
Andy, we pay these people good money. I thought, why not bring them out and have
I
them
know,
help?
but there was a union rep on the floor, and he was ejecting.
I see.
And
black hole
what?
and
I didn't notice this before.
a wormhole.
No, I think that... I think it had something to do with
those fire
exactly
ants.
what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what his problem was. Sometimes,
They watch him.
sometimes guests just bring bottles of ants.
Yeah, I know. I've often wondered what that was about.
I don't know either. We'll work on that. Thank you. All right, we'll be right back with Sid Caesar.